Good morning, friend. Myself, Professor K.S. Banker, and today I'm going to share some knowledge about directional solidifications. And the subject name is Manufacturing Technology, MT, semester 4. So, directional solidification refers to the process of producing a casting that is free from voids and shrinkage defect by feeding the molten metal into the mold. Okay, so once you pour the molten metal from the sprue. Okay, so it will run from sprue to runner to casting cavity, and from casting cavity it will goes towards riser. Okay, so this molten metal will solidify after some time. Okay, means after once the time is increased, the metal will be solidified. So these solidifications can be categorized into two parts. One is progressive solidification and directional solidification. So here see in this sketch, suppose your solidification will start from the wall side, from wall to the center. That solidification is called progressive solidifications. And your solidification will start from end of the casting. From here, suppose your solidification start from here to the towards the riser side. So this solidification is called directional solidification. Okay, so as I told you that progressive solidification is also known as parallel solidifications of molten metal. It generally start from wall of the mold and moves towards center side. Okay, so this progressive solidification start from this wall of your mold, and this solidification start from wall of the mold and towards its center. Okay, this is your center. So it will start from here, this from this boundary and this boundary, and it will goes toward center line. So this type of solidification is known as progressive solidification. And directional solidification is what? Directional solidification start from end. This is your end of casting. So directional solidification start from this end or thin section of casting and generally moves towards the large sections, means from end side towards this large section. This is large sections, that is riser. Okay, so it will start from end and goes towards risers. So this solidification is called directional solidification. Okay, now why this progressive and directional solidification required? Because generally it always any metal or any alloys can be solidified in the two manner: directional solidification and progressive solidifications. Okay, so you can control both these solidification as per your requirement. Suppose progressive solidification, when the progressive solidifications uh, dominates over the directional solidifications, at that time shrinkage defects will form. So you can control as per your requirement. Now see in this figure solidified skin on the casting. So after powdering the metal, after 5 seconds what happened? Metal will solidify from this wall. See, this is your part. So from this wall, this portion is solidified. Okay, so you can say that from wall towards center metal will solidify after 5 seconds. Now after 1 minute what happened? See, this portion, this portion, this all portion is becomes a solid. So from one side, it will start to solidify and it will go towards center. So this solidification is called progressive solidifications. And see, after some time it will start, means here from end part of casting, from end part to larger sections it will solidified. Here also from end part toward large sections in these directions. Okay, from end part towards the large sections it will solidify. So it is called directional solidification. So here thin part towards the large sections, this is called directional solidifications. So some factors influencing on progressive solidification, that is, suppose high freezing temperature of your alloy or any metal is there, at that time it leads to high progressive solidification. So high freezing temperature leads to high progressive solidifications. Low freezing temperature leads to low progressive solidification. Now, if the freezing range is very short, then it leads to high progressive solidification. And if your freezing range is very large or very long, it leads to low progressive solidifications. Another factor influencing on the directional solidification is high conductivity is there. High conductivity and high heat capacity leads to high progressive solidifications. Why it is leads to high progressive solidifications? Because high conductivity is there, then at that time more temperature will lose, and more temperature will lose means more fast solidifications. And low conductivity and low heat capacity means your metal or alloys will lose the temperature slowly, so your solidifications occurs slowly. So the progressive solidifications happens very slowly. Okay, means low conductivity, then it leads to low progressive solidifications, and high conductivity leads to high progressive solidification. Some other variables for the solidifications: the type or composition of casting alloy, thermal property of both the alloy and molding material, cooling rate also affect the solidifications, mold thickness and shape. As I told you, in directional solidifications, solidifications start from thin section to thick sections. Okay, so this mold thickness and shape also depends on thickness, on the solidifications. Okay, so directional solidification start from thin sections and it will goes towards thick section. Okay, so it depends on thickness and shape of mold. Then chills, getting and other casting design also affect the solidifications, as well as powering temperature of the material or alloys also affect the solidification. Okay, so generally this showing, just a minute, yes, showing this figure, generally this progressive and directional solidification start in this mold when you power the molten metal and the molten metal reach to each and every portions, then the solidification will start. And it will start from wall towards center, and another solidification start from end portion toward the thick portion, or from the thin portion to thick portion. But when the progressive solidification dominates on the directional solidification, at that time what happens? This parallel solidification is fast and this directional solidification is low. Then at that time what happens? Here some messy portion is there, but here solid portion is there. At that time, in this messy portion, suppose molten metal requires. So at that time, here there is no any gap to enter your molten metal into some particular space. So shrinkage defect will form. Okay, so you have to control both the solidifications, progressive solidifications and directional solidifications according to your use. Okay, and it can be controlled by controlling the some parameter. like a thermal gradients, thermal temperatures, heat capacity. You can add the chilling or chills on the required portion to promote the directional solidifications or progressive solidifications. So thank you very much. If you have any doubt in these solidifications, you can ask me a questions through my YouTube videos. You can ask any question in the comment box. Thank you very much.